The fourth nor'easter this month is impacting millions of people in states up and down the East Coast. Brutal driving conditions yesterday resulted in more than 1,100 car crashes in Maryland, Virginia, and New Jersey. At least 2 people were killed.
And more than 85,000 homes and businesses lost power as a result of the storm. Don Dahler is in Beachwood, New Jersey, where they got 13 inches of snow.
Heavy, wet snow snarled traffic across the Northeast as the latest nor'easter slammed the region on the first full day of spring.
The whole way down here, there was people spinning out.
In Delaware, ice and near whiteout conditions caused hundreds of cars to swerve off roads. New Jersey saw more than 160 crashes, and 1 person died in New York when a van tipped over on a highway. Poor conditions grounded more than 4,400 flights at airports, leaving travelers stranded.
We've had like 6 flights that we've been trying to get on, but every single one's just gotten canceled so far.
Gusty winds and dense snow left more than 85,000 customers powerless, many of whom were also without electricity in previous storms.
There's a lot of older people that live around here that really need the power back on because they have a lot of health problems. I'm an asthmatic. I have a nebulizer machine. So, I have an asthma attack with no power. What am I going to do?
New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo slammed power companies for their delays in restoring it.
The utilities are not a charity. We pay the utilities to provide power when the sun is shining and when the sun is not shining.
CBS News correspondent Don Dahler is with us now from Beachwood, New Jersey, where people are cleaning up from the big nor'easter. Don, conditions look pretty...
beachy.
Not beachy at all. Not beachy at all.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spring day down at the Jersey Shore. What a mess.
Yeah,
people are cleaning out. In fact, we see some people down the street here who have came out this morning with shovels, starting to clean up. Actually, this morning earlier, a little while ago, there was a utility crew right where I am now who removed this tree and had fallen on these wires, and that is what's been afflicting tens of thousands of people around the Northeast. Something like 85,000 people were without power during the height of this storm. 87% of them were here in New Jersey. Those numbers are starting to fall quickly as the utility crews get out and fix the problems.
People must be just absolutely exhausted at this point. New Jersey's been hit pretty hard by a number of these other previous storms. Just how are people holding up?
Yeah, they're fed up. I mean, to put it as bluntly as I can, everybody I've spoken with has said enough already, especially, when you're talking about 4 nor'easters in a row is unheard of. I've lived in New Jersey for quite a while. I can't remember it ever being like this. None of my neighbors has ever experienced anything like this. And it just wears you down, especially, when March rolls around. Basketball, March Madness, this has turned into March misery for folks around here all up and down the Northeast. And yeah, they're really sick of it. They're ready for winter to end.
Yeah, it was really surreal yesterday at 7 p.m. leaving the broadcast center and to see snow, but it was light out. Because, when you see the light in the evening, you think, oh, it's spring, it's getting close to the warmer months.
Right.
But there's snow everywhere, and I just thought this is like a moment that is very uncommon.
It really is. And I remember talking to you guys back, I guess it was in October when we had that early snowstorm up in upstate New York, and we were broadcasting from there. And it felt like winter hit early, and it's hanging on. It just won't let go. And in fact, not to ruin anybody's day, but the early forecasts are that there might be another snowstorm next week.
Oh, no.
Oh, just be quiet.
Saying it so. Don, there seems to be a lot of...
Just the messenger.
There also seems to be a lot of yellow snow next to you. What's up with that? I don't know. I'm just looking there.
That's sawdust. Oh. That's sawdust.
Okay. I was going to say, whatever you do, don't eat it.
Oh, please. We learned that early in life.
Don Dahler, thank you so much, Don. Appreciate it.